And therefore, our prime duty should be to use one's intelligence to appreciate the great brain of God, to use science to glorify God's creation, to create a worldwide spiritual awareness to understand and explain the purpose of God's creation. So, in fact, we can see our existence is tuned in for God. When we take off God from our lives, we make ourselves into an orphan. Then every move in this world is so dark, so dreary, and we have nobody. But when there is God, then one understands that yes, my Father is there with me, who is going to guide me at every step. Just like we can see sometimes in a crowded local in Mumbai, everyone is so irritated, it's so crowded, it's jam packed, there's not an inch to move, people's faces are very irritated, and they're slightest, I mean, it's a very messed up, irritable situation. And you will see in that heat, there is a small baby, being carried by his mother. Everybody is irritated, everybody is, the dhakka going on. But the small child is peacefully sleeping, bindas. Why is bindas? Because he understands mother is there, take care of him. Similarly, we can develop our moves and strides can develop that confidence only when we make God as the center of our lives, as the center of our activities. Similarly, people even on a universal scale, people may talk about brotherhood. Srila Prabhupada used to say that there is no concept of brotherhood without introducing the concept of fatherhood. If there is fatherhood, there is going to be natural brotherhood. Just like in a foreign country, if you meet somebody from your own community, then there is immediate bonding which takes place. You can strike roots. Similarly, if you strike root with God, then you can relate with entire humanity with the same amount of love. And feel for yourself. That's the point. That's why we can see that, in fact, love of God is like that seed, and that seed actually blossoms when that same love of God exudes or blossoms. That love of God manifests as compassion for humanity, and therefore we can see that our whole existence is wired, tuned for God, for God. Just like a laptop doesn't function powerfully when it is not connected to the charging supply. Similarly, when we are not connected to God, we will see our enthusiasm, our energy, our positivity, our values, our spirit, everything goes on depleting and degrading because we are not connected